Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Sunday, Super Sunday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 4 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to connect with the energy around you, your person, your journey. I'm going to bring in the Gilded Tarot today. I'm going to bring in the Unicorn Magic cards and the Star Temple Oracle. And I'm also going to bring in this gorgeous deck, the Seasons of the Witch Imbolc Oracle. And I want to say a huge thank you to whomever gifted this to me anonymously from my Amazon wish list. I'm eternally grateful. But before I shuffle the cards, I want to bring in a channeled message, a physical message that you may be receiving through your own physical body. It's about the hands and arms, but specifically, I'm connecting with the arms today because the arms are connected with feelings and the way we reach out and express. Think about what we do. We hug. We put our arms around someone to hold them. We touch with our hands. We feel with our hands. We feel sensations. We can touch someone's face. We can create pleasure with our hands and we can heal with our hands. So hands and arms are very powerful. And I was speaking the other day about issues with the ring finger, the baby pinky finger as well. But what they've given me is illumination coming. Illumination coming in for the both of you where things are shifting within the both of you. So for example, in your person's life, it's very likely right now they're going through a lot of illumination. And that could be also coming through things they're experiencing in their life. They could be going through tower moments. That could be with a karmic partner. It could be in their own health. It could be in their own lifestyle, their finances, their career. It could be with a family member, a child, or a mum or a dad, a sister, a brother, a friend. It could be the loss of someone. Someone could be ill. There could be many things going on that are bringing illumination into that. And ultimately what they're realizing through their illumination is they want you there in their life. They're missing you. The realness of what you share, the passion, the desire, the fire, the closeness, the proximity to you, and that's why they want to reach out. What you're going through is a glow up in your own life where you're setting your own boundaries down, you're realising what you're worth, you may be going through changes in your own life, things are shifting to make you stronger, so you value yourself more, appreciate yourself more, and love yourself more, because that's what you deserve. So you're getting to the point in your life where you're going to not accept anything less than what you actually do deserve. And that's changing all things. It's attracting magic into your life. It's creating abundance for you. And it's even shifting around your friendships too. Your circle of friends could be changing. You may be spending more time in isolation or by yourself, meditating, connecting with nature, understanding things. You may be reading more or watching things more that are more resonating with spirituality. You're becoming stronger. But ultimately what they are going through is illumination to reach out to you and tell you through their heart space how they do feel without holding back or feeling guarded. So if there's any issues with the hands, but I am feeling the arms, because the arms are when we hold, we reach out with our arms. If there's any issues with the arms, like any cuts, abrasions, scrapes, anything like that, because problems arise when feelings are being repressed. And it's very likely right now they are repressing their feelings. Even if you're in communication, they may still be repressing the feelings. They may still be guarded about expressing what they actually mean or what they want to say or how much they love and care about you. And that means you can also be holding things back, or you may be afraid to speak your truth, and that's causing issues for you too. And these feelings or problems with the hands and arms come up when we feel unable to give or reach out. So they may feel they're unable to reach out, and you may feel you're unable to give because of this block. So it's so important you give back to yourself at this time, especially if you're having any issues with the arms or the hands. And massage will also help. So massaging your own arms, feeling connected with yourself, perhaps hugging a tree, hugging a loved one, perhaps if you've got kids, giving them a hug, and getting that attention from the inner child in yourself. That will help. And, if you do cut yourself or go through anything to do with your arms, just know it will heal. This too will pass, like my arm, for example. See? If you can see what I did there, I've scraped the way I actually did that as well. It's amazing how the angels show me these things. I've got like a big lantern, like a plug-in, light-up lantern. It used to be my mum's. It's like a floor lamp, but it's not like a real lamp. It's like a, Christmassy type one with glitter and stuff on. And my mum used to call it a Narnia lamp, like Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe. And it's like the lamppost in Narnia. that is by the wardrobe, where they go to the wardrobe and they see the lamppost. So it's a beautiful thing. You light it up, and I've still got it, and it's over by the window. And the other day I was kind of drawing the blind down and fell onto this lamp, and it scraped all my arm. And I did have to put plasters on because it was bleeding a little bit as well. And the angel said there's an illumination going on here. So me falling onto that lamp, or that lamppost, was actually about illumination. And it's about illumination, about reaching out, and that's where I feel I need to share. Okay, so if that resonates with you, take it. Just know your person has been illuminated, and they know they want to reach out to you. So thank you, angels. What's the message coming through? And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. So what's the energy around you today with this magical new deck? What's the energy around them today? What's the energy around them today as we prepare for a brand new week again? What's the energy around them today? Again, a lot of thinking going on today, processing, planning, thinking about what the next steps are, what to do. So there's no need for you to rush. There's no need for you to do anything, because they will come forward in time. Give them time. And it will be spontaneous too. Some of them could be ringing you up, knocking on your door, coming forward in their own way. What's the energy around you right now? What's the energy around you from the unicorns? And the unicorns are very pure, and they purify and cleanse and help you to see the magic of what's going on. You know, the unicorns are like innocence and wisdom as well, because unicorns are innocent and wise, just like you are on this journey. You're innocent and you become wise. So it's like the stages of your journey. So what's the guidance for them today from the unicorns? I feel like I'm taking my time today when I'm shuffling. I feel that's what the message is. Take your time, relax, breathe. There's no need to rush anything. This is the message for the journey. What's the guidance for you today from your guides, from your angels? I want a clearer card, please, angels. What's the message for you from your guides today? I feel it says no need to rush, relax. What's the energy or the guidance for them today? I'm going to take them. It's jumping out for a reason. What's the guidance around the journey today? What's the guidance around the journey today? Thank you, okay. And what's the guidance for you today? Straight out, Empress. Remember who you are, you're the Empress. What's the guidance for them today? And what's the guidance for the journey today? Powerful. Yeah, don't give up on this journey, but allow them to come to you. You've got the Emperor there. So you've got masculine and feminine coming out in this reading today, Emperor and Empress. The Empress in your energy, the Emperor in the journey's energy, which is also a big sign of stability ahead. So let's see what's going on. So the message for you today, you've got, look at this, forged in fire. Wow, forged in fire. You're forged in fire. That means all the things you go through on this journey make you stronger. You get forged through the fire, the challenges you go through, the things you may see as a struggle, or the pain. Very powerful message. And also we've got 21. So 21 is about things you may have gone through since 2021. That may have been a significant time in your connection, or just in your life in general, depending how long you've known your person for. Take that out of the equation for a moment and think about what you were going through in 2021. Okay, it was obviously when we were going through the pandemic as well, changes. You know, I lost my mum, for example, in 2021, and that forged fire in me. Dealing with that, I went through a house move as well. So you could have gone through some changes in 2021. I'm also seeing the number 21 as what the number is saying to you. It is happening. The partnership is happening. There's going to be a new beginning in the partnership. And they are being illuminated to that too. There could be changes in partnerships in general. So this could also be karmic relationships changing. Maybe you've left your own karmic partner, or you've been through a situation with someone in your life and that's forged fire in you. They're giving me fear. Releasing fear, which makes you stronger. Facing fear that makes you stronger. And also going through things in this journey that makes you stronger. And feeling all the fire. So the fire is also the passion, the drive, the way you connect and feel things on this journey you've never felt. And you're moving towards more change and more amazing things. What they're showing me in my mind when I'm looking at this card, that's a cauldron there, but I'm seeing that from a distance like a ship. a ship coming in, or you may see boats, you may see ships, you may see pictures of them. You may see a physical ship if you live near the ocean, or a boat. I remember when I was on holiday in Turkey not long ago, there was a cruise ship sitting in the, not obviously in the bay, but it was further out. And I'd never seen that before in that place. Not like a big cruise ship just parked up in the middle of the ocean. And I think that people are perhaps, being boated to the shore so they could walk around the Torquay for the day. And this is somewhere in the UK, in Devon, in Cornwall-ish. So it was kind of there, and it stayed there the entire day. And, it was when I was with two other divine feminines, I was with two of my friends there. I was with Lisa and Vicky. So we all saw it. And it was such a huge thing to see that, And I couldn't stop staring at it. I was mesmerised by it. And I feel that's a sign of your ship coming in. So I feel this is a huge message for you to know that your ship is coming in, which means success ahead. What you want is coming, whether it's union with your person, reconciliation if you're still in silence, whether it's a goal you've got in your finances or in your career, something you're working towards. This is saying your ship's coming in. And your cauldron as well, because it is a cauldron, I am seeing this as things happening as we move towards the end of the month with Halloween. I'm also seeing this like a creation box, things you're putting into your creation box, or things you're manifesting. So things you're manifesting are coming to you. Rewards are on the way. And again, all you have to do is have faith and trust and know that everything you've been through has made you stronger. So it says your strength, it was created, okay, or your strength is created, or it's exalted, but it's created through adversity and mastery only you behold. So what this means is everything you've been through, all the challenges, all the pain, all the struggle, it's made you the master of your emotions. It's made you stronger. It's made you who you are. So you're in your power because of everything you've been through. Now this has made you the Empress. I mean, you are the Empress anyway, but it's made you remember that you are the Empress. And it doesn't matter whether you are a guy or a gal, this is you in your power. This is you in your power right now. And I love that we've got a butterfly on this as well, which is transformation. We've got flames in this, candles, things coming together. So what I'm feeling is as well, because it's like various candles, I'm seeing this as like things you've been through that have made you stronger. Whereas it's been a third-party situation, challenge, a health issue, ascension. It's like that diamond gets polished to become the sparkling diamond it is. And it starts off as just a piece of rock, really. And it becomes what it is. So you become what you are. So you're always the Empress, but you become what you are through what you go through and the strength that you carry within. So the angels say you have an amazing reflection. So this is a big message about what you're reflecting out to you as well. This is about reflection. I feel this is as we approach the full moon. You may be reflecting on things. You may be seeing things a bit differently. So you may be seeing your reflection. It says, see your reflection in the river. Gaze at the inner beauty and forget your mistakes. So forgive yourself for the past. Remember, mistakes are lessons. Let the past go. Forgive yourself. Forget the mistakes. Forget the mistakes that your person has made. Let that go and focus on your inner beauty, your inner light, the inner love, the way this journey molds you into who you are, the Empress. You were forged in fire. So you may be reflecting on a lot of things and releasing the past. So I'm seeing this as letting go of the past, healing and feeling free, feeling ready for what's ahead. Because you have drive, passion and energy to achieve your wildest dreams. I love that because the angel's saying you have the drive in you, the passion, the fire, the motivation and the energy to go for whatever it is you want to do, to achieve your wildest dreams, whatever they are. So think big. In fact, think bigger than that. And know that you can have, be and do anything you desire when you put your mind to it. And you're rushing towards that. You're moving towards that now. You've got the awakener. And this is powerful. It says Electra. I love this, Electra, because believe it or not, that used to be my channel name a long time ago. My channel name was Venus Electra before I started Guided by Angels. And Electra's like power. It says the awakener, rise. And that's what you're doing. It says out of the ashes, you rise like the golden sun. Now, isn't that beautiful? Because we're talking about you being forged in fire and you're rising like the golden sun. So you're not rising like a phoenix. You're rising like the golden sun. Why? Because you are the Empress. Now, I always talk about the feminine being the sun, because your light is warm and powerful and strong. It's life force energy. You get that power from heaven, and your person actually gets that from you. So you have this life force in you that attracts magic into your life and power and strength because you are strong. So when you shine your light brightly, it has a ripple effect on the world. So everything you've been through, and for being forged in fire, the sun is fire. It's a big ball of fire. It may look beautiful from a distance, but if you were right up close and personal to it, it would burn your skin off because it's a big ball of fire. And that's what you are. You are a big ball of fire and passion and amazingness. And that's what your person knows too. So you're forged in fire. You're created in that warmth and that light. And you're shining it out to you because of everything you've been through. So this is a really powerful message. So what I'm getting with Electra here is, think of perhaps a name you have for yourself, like your feminine name. You know, as in you might think, yeah, I'm like a starseed or... you know, whatever it is, your name, like mine was always Venus Electra. It was just always that, you know, from years ago. I just thought, yeah, you know, if I could have like my own. I think it was because I watched that film with Sylvester Stallone in, and is it Julianne Moore, the specialist, and she had that cat, okay, and she was like, she had an online presence, and her name was Electra. And I think I just always liked it from there, and then I put the Venus in front of it. So... Venus Electra. So you might have your own name. Do let me know in the comments section if you feel you want to share what your name is. Maybe it's your gaming name if you're on a game, or maybe it is actually your name on your YouTube account. So let me know what it is that puts fire in you. Sometimes like Venus Electra is very powerful, and I'm feeling that here, you know, that gives you power because you think, yeah, this is who I truly am. I am powerful because you know that you are of the earth. And you were named by your parents, you've got your name, or maybe you've changed your name to suit you better. But whatever your name is, that's just a part of who you are. Okay, it's like you know that you are of the earth, yes, but you're not of it. You're from somewhere else. So you may have another name connected with that. You know, maybe the name you pick up on is connected with some other galaxy or some other lifetime you've had. Like Venus Electra for me could well be connected with past lives or many things. It's like the inner part of me, the inner warrior. So I feel what you're connecting with here is your inner warrior. And that's saying you're forged in this fire. Everything you've been through in this life, previous lifetimes, it's made you strong and powerful. This is your destiny to rise from the ashes. And that's why your wildest dreams are coming true. You've also got gateways of light. And this is powerful. It says infinite. You have infinite, unlimited access to the divine mind. You are a mystique. You know, they give me the word mystique. I feel someone knows that word or that name. And I love this because this is like the twin flames together and they're wrapped up in what I see as a snake. So again, it's the year of the snake. The wood snake is assisting to bring you together because you are infinite. You are eternal. So you rise alone, forged in fire, to connect with your truth and your person at the right time. So you are always one. And this is what you remember on the journey, that you're always one. You have unlimited access to that through their mind, telepathy, through the feelings you share, the intuition. And you have access to the divine mind, which means your connection with source, your angels, your guides up there, God. And there's a gateway of light opening because you're being forged in fire that's bringing you out of yourself like a beacon of sunlight. So your power is rising. So I'm seeing this as you rising up and knowing your own worth and value. Now for your person, we've got, look at this, Knight of Swords. So spontaneous action, making decisions spontaneously, coming forward with the truth, wanting to speak the truth, going through illumination, understanding themselves better. And we've got Angelica. Now I love this because for those of you who know about my little carrot journey, I've got a little baby carrot and I called her Angela, and her real name is Angelica. And that's huge as well, because that's another sign of being watched over. But we've got Angelica coming through for your person. Now, what I'm seeing is they're being illuminated. Now, I am getting this message coming through that they're going through a big transformation right now anyway, and they are being illuminated. So first of all, I'm seeing the flying angel up there as Archangel Uriel. So Archangel Uriel is the illuminator. He makes us aware of what we need to know. He illuminates the mind. He brings things into our awareness through signs, synchronicities, dreams, feelings, emotions. So I feel your masculine is going through a huge awakening right now, or a huge illumination created by Archangel Uriel, or guided by Archangel Uriel, so they know the truth. And they are listening to that. They're starting to see. They're starting to see that they can have a life with you. They're starting to believe that they can change. They're starting to trust in what they're feeling. They're starting to realise that there's a lot more going on than meets the eye. They're starting to see beyond the illusion or the surface. And we've got butterflies in this also, and I'm seeing them as moths. I'm seeing moths and butterflies, because moths are drawn to a flame. And they are drawn to your flame. They can't stay away from you. Why? Because you're this big ball of sunlight and you're forged in fire. So they're drawn to you. So you're transforming like the butterfly, because you're the caterpillar going through the transformation to become the butterfly. In fact, that's what you've done. So that's what you've been through. You've got your wings now. You may still be learning how to fly, but you have your wings. You've gone through your big transformation. You've gone through the caterpillar stage. You went through there, a lot of you, around 2021. Maybe you've even been through more of an awakening or a change or a dark night of the soul over the last 21 weeks or so. Or over the last few years, you may feel that way, over the last 1 to 2 years. So you've been through your caterpillar phase, you've been in your chrysalis, you've come out of the other side, but some of you may still be finding your wings, or still finding your wings to fly, to rise. And they are being illuminated by the angels. So the angelica energy, what I'm connecting with is that they have Archangel Uriel illuminating them right now. Now, someone could also connect with the name Angelica or Ange or Angie. So that could be they are thinking about you if that's your name, or that's connected with your journey. But this says, it says, the bells have rung. I just have to look closer because it's quite dark in here, because it's still dark in the UK here. I'm doing this early. So the bells have rung, chiming far and wide. And I feel that's also a message that you may hear bells. So you could hear church bells or chimes. You could hear a wind chime, that something is changing. Again, this could be connected with the wind as well. So it could be windy, and the wind could be creating noise like a wind chime. But also ringing in the ears can be about bells ringing. So this could be their ear chakras illuminating. They could be hearing a lot of information. They could be listening to things. They could be listening to music, or they could be listening to readings, or they could be listening to a friend. They're definitely listening to their intuition, because it's speaking to them. It says, underneath feathered wings, my dear, you have nothing to fear. So it's like they are realising they have nothing to fear, but they have everything to lose if they let you go. So they are starting to rise. So you're both rising in your own way. They are rising because they are realising that they have support from heaven. They're not on their own. They're being illuminated to what they can actually do and have. So I feel, again, this is about them wanting to create their 5D reality, their dreams, their fantasies, their thoughts about you and being with you into a physical reality. And this is what they're sitting with. I sit with my spirit totem. I listen to the inner truth, because they are my truths too. So your masculine is starting to realise what their inner truth is. They know more than ever where they belong. And this is happening now in the fall season. They can't run from this love. And again, fall season, it doesn't matter where you are in the world or what time zone you're in. The energy is now October, November. They're coming to the realisation, that inner knowingness, that they can have this love, that they can make changes, that they can't deny from this love. They're always going to have those feelings for you. And they're starting to realise that time is running out. And they want to express this to you. I regress, which means they're going within. I regress to meet my inner child. I reassure them, I tell them I love them and I'm healed. So their inner child is craving for something more. Their inner child is craving love, attention, affection, magic, adventure. Not this eat, sleep, repeat pattern they've been in, or holding their emotions back. That's why they're having arm issues. They're reassuring their inner child right now it's going to be okay, because they are healing themselves, starting to love themselves more, starting to believe. So I'm seeing the green energy as them taking back their power. I know I have to take a step into the unknown to achieve my dreams. Isn't that powerful? I've got amazing goosebumps there because we've got the new moon there as well. So between now and the new moon, so obviously we're approaching the full moon, and the new moon also brought up a lot of illumination, especially with the eclipse. So between now and the new moon, they're taking steps forward. So this is showing you they know they have to take action. They know they have to take a step into the unknown. They know they have to speak their truth, move into the uncertainty. Otherwise, their life is going to remain the same. And they want to achieve their dreams. Even their inner child is guiding them to achieve their dreams. So we've got the lapis lazuli star for them, which again is connected with communication, throat chakra activation, starlight. Someone's name may be starlight as well. Remember I talk about these like Electra, these names. Starlight could be important to someone. They're also giving me Starlight Express. And that's a show, a theatre production. Someone may resonate with that. Or starlight, it's like they want to express their light to you, their love. It says, my inner vision guides me to my higher purpose. So their inner vision, they're being illuminated by Archangel Uriel. They're moving forward and they want to communicate. Lapis lazuli is about communication. You can see the throat chakra there. They're giving me fear. They're releasing all their fears to move forward and speak to you. For them, we've also got the cosmos ascend. It says, I connect to others, and they give me others, even though it says oneness. I connect to oneness and expand my awareness. So they are connecting with their own self and you, because you are one, through the higher realms, and that's expanding their awareness. They're seeing things differently. But also, because they are masculine, they learn through their outer experiences too, and their interactions with others. So they connect to others and expand their awareness. So they're also realizing through other people in their life. Someone just walked past with a dog there. So someone could even have a dog or a pet that they walk and feel more connected to. You may feel calm when they're doing that. But they connect to their people in their life to remember their power. So they start realizing, I don't want to be with this person. I want to be with my divine feminine. Or I don't know why I'm giving to this when I want to be giving elsewhere. Or this situation isn't serving me. They're starting to realize, because they've been like a lost star and now they're being directed. There's a rebirth going on within them, out of the darkness into the light. So they're coming out of the shadows. So out of the darkness means their dark night of the soul, the isolation period, the period where they've been quiet or silent with you. They're coming out of that into the light. They're moving forward. And they may well be seeing number sequences like 1111, 111, 444, or 1414 as a sign of this. And they're being balanced by heaven. And this is where we currently are in the Libra season. They're going through a balance. They're balancing their emotion. They know they want to be equal in this connection. They want to give equally in this connection. I create, and they're giving me the word faster, but it says I create and foster reciprocal relationships. That's what they want. And it says I like faster. They're coming in faster because they want a reciprocated relationship. They want to give equally to you because they want to receive equally from you. And they are recognizing if they are in situations right now, it's not equal. They may be overgiving. Okay, you may feel like they've been taken from you, but they may have been overgiven in other situations. So they are coming to the awareness in this Libra season where they need to balance their energy. They're receiving guidance from Archangel Uriel. And this is the most important card because their angels are guiding that. So you don't have to worry. You don't need to try and do anything, wake them up or show them the way forward or tell them anything because they already know. They're gaining that knowledge from heaven. So the energy around the connection is weather divination. Now this is powerful because it says, trust what you feel. For what you feel is real. And signs, the signs you see, be mindful of them. Pay attention to them. So weather divination is about the way you weather the storm, the way you handle what's going on, and the way you rise above the situation, and the way you master your emotions, because the weather is happening, to you, but you can see beyond it. It's like how you stand strong in the storm. So you've got all this stuff going on around you, but you have the power to master your emotions. You may see seagulls as well, because seagulls are masters. They can master their life because they can fly above fire, they can fly above the land, they can go on the water, they can walk on land. So really they harness all the elements of the tarot, like the earth and the air and the fire and the water. They harness all of that because they have that power, and that's what you can do, like the magician. You can master your emotions. And also weather divination, it's about testing the water. So I feel this is definitely about them wanting to come in and test the water and see how it stands with you. Are you going to reject them, or are you going to be open to them? Are you going to be warm to them or cold to them? Are you going to bring in a big rainstorm and shout at them, or are you going to be very calm and cool? This is what they're wanting to do. They are going to test the water. They're going to reach out and express themselves. They're being guided to do that already, especially if they're having issues with their arms. They bang their arm, or they get scrapes like this. They're going through an illumination, and they're being guided to reach out anyway. But this is reminding you that you can sense and feel. So weather divination, so that, you know, like a weatherman, for example, may sense the weather. This is going to happen, predicting the weather, whether that's being created from within them or from technology. But you know, because you have an inner guidance system, and your intuition, your solar plexus, your inner knowingness, your gut instinct tells you what's going on because you feel it. So you must trust what you feel, because that's what's real, not what's written on social media or what's going on the surface. You have to trust what you feel inside. That's you being the weather diviner. That's you connecting with your own truth and knowing what's real. You may also see signs in the weather, for example. So if it's a windy day, you know, there's change, or, you know, it's about you listening to your intuition and what's going on around you, because what's going on around you is also speaking to you. You can solve any matter that you face because you trust your innate wisdom. There it is again. So from your perspective, you can trust what you feel and do what you want to do for you. And they are starting to trust their intuition and their wisdom that's coming through. And that's why you're both getting stronger. You're forged in fire through the things you've been through. You're already got your wings, and you're working out how to fly and be strong and rise above the situation and trust the love and observe everything in a higher way. And they are being guided to move forward like the moth to the flame. And we got the enchanter. Love this. It says, dream. I wish upon a star and my dreams come true. So again, a lot of dreaming taking place. You're dreaming of each other. You're visiting each other in dreams. You're dreaming about the connection, escaping things you need to let go of, like karmic situations, to be together. You may be talking in dreams, making love in dreams, being around each other in dreams. It's very astral and powerful. And again, we've got the number 21, which takes us right back to the beginning of the reading, where we spoke about 2121 and what's been happening since 2021. So the enchanter, you're both enchanted by each other. You're drawn to each other in a powerful way. So don't give up. And I feel they're really saying to you, please don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. I'm finding my way. Don't give up on me. I am your emperor. I am going to come forward and show you the truth. So the emperor is about wanting to be stable. The emperor is stable, stability, coming forward with that energy, and that's what they want to do. So they're saying, don't give up on me just as I'm about to become the emperor. They're going to fight for you. They're growing up so they can do that, and that's why all the lessons are happening. So all the lessons are happening right now within you, within them. You're being forged in fire. They're going through an illumination so that you can fight for the love, because it's worth it, and it will be worth the wait. So they are saying to you, I feel this is their energy. They're saying, please don't give up on me as I become the emperor for you, for themselves, because it's more important they become that person for themselves. But they are saying, I'm becoming the emperor so I can fight for this love. And that's what I'm learning right now. And you're learning to trust them to fight for this love. You know, in last night's reading, we spoke about what they are promising you as union, and they are promising you commitment and all of that. And what you're promising them is loyalty. That you're going to be there, that you're not going to go anywhere. And that's what you need to know. So I'm going to finish with a message out the bucket for you. So from their perspective right now, we've got temporary. So what you have to understand is everything else is temporary, because you are twin flames. I love this. You got the twin flame message. You know, when I created this, these are like little craft arts, and these two wouldn't prize apart. They're stuck together, whereas all the others are one heart, and I write on them. And I thought, brilliant card, brilliant you know, heart for twin flames. So the fact that that's come out, they are becoming more and more aware in their own way that you are twin flames, whether they understand the label or they know it because of the feelings they have, because they are researching things and going through an illumination. And it's like they're saying our separation is temporary. The fact that we're not together is temporary. Everything else is temporary. We are eternal because we are twin flames. And that's what they are realising. So the energy around you today, you need to know, we've got reconcile. So again, you're going to come back together. So you're going to reconcile, and also things are resonating with you. They may like a post. So you may share something and they may like it, like physically like it on social media, or they're looking at it, reading it, liking what you've said. So they may even like a post they read. There's an unexpected opportunity coming in, and it could be a phone call. So your person could call you up on the phone, whether it's actually through your number, or they could call you up through a Zoom call or through social media in some way, but they want to phone call you, they want to speak to you, they want to hear your voice. And there's going to be an unexpected opportunity for that to happen, and you're going to reconcile, you're going to sort things out. And it may start where they like a post or they read a post. So just have faith and love right now, because the universe is guiding you back together, and you're being reminded today that you are strong because of everything you've been through, and so are they. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.